Happy Sunday, everybody, and welcome back to the SA Wine and Lockdown virtual tasting series with myself and Creation Wines. Today, as you can see, we've got 2 wines for you today. Day 3 means that it is a Chenin Blanc day, if you haven't already seen some of our posts go out today. And for you, we have 2 Chenin Blancs to taste today. First one is the 2018 Cool Climate Chenin Blanc, and the second one is the 2019 Old Vine Chenin Blanc. Now, important to note about these 2 wines, the first thing is that the Cool Climate Chenin Blanc is the only one produced in the Himalaya, very exciting, as well as being one of the few Cool Climate Chenin Blancs in South Africa. It's grown on a very cold slope, aptly named Siberia, because of the cooling influences it receives, from the Atlantic Ocean, that lovely sea breeze, as well as the fact that it's very shady there due to the mountain at the base in which it's planted. And these are 15-year-old virus-free vines, very important to us, and we will go more in detail about virus-free vines and our plantings in a later tasting series, so do keep an eye out for that. The Old Vine comes from a much warmer climate by comparison. It comes from Windmeelkelder in Paarl, and it is 45 years old and falls part of the Old Vine project and is a certified heritage vineyard. We've even got our lovely little sticker on the back. You can check the wines you buy and see there, it will tell you that it is a certified heritage vineyard and grown from 1974 when it was planted. So that makes it 45 years old, and really it shows the difference between the 2 quite drastically because of the A, age of the vineyards, and B, the temperatures and the climate in which the 2 are grown. So we will go over those together now. The vinification of the 2 is very similar. We do 228 litre barrels, and we do 8 months of maturation on the lees, which gives a beautiful texture and a mouthfeel. It allows for great balance and complexity in the wines. With the cool climate, that lovely cold temperature gives a great natural acidity and intense fruit profile, which makes it perfect for food and wine pairing. We have a great recipe up on the socials today for you to try, so tag us in those. We'd love to see what you've been doing. The Old Vine is a lot more richer and textural in mouthfeel. There was a lot of research done on the chemical profiles of Old Vine Chenins, and it found that the age of the vineyard lends itself to feeling slightly lower in alcohol, but also it gives a lot more of a balanced textural richness and mouthfeel. So we've got 2 very different flavor profiles with that. We're going to start with the Cool Climate Chenin Blanc. On the nose, we have that beautiful characteristic tomato leaf sort of spice, a little bit of ginger, that lovely fruity apple skin, and some floral notes. On the palate, with that beautiful 8 months of aging, we've got a lovely warmer feeling with honeycomb, fresh green apples. It brings an element of fruitiness to it with that lovely high acidity. It would be fantastic on a warm summer's day, but if you were wanting to go to the beach and you could not because of lockdown, crack open a bottle of the Cool Climate Chenin Blanc. It's like sunshine on the Atlantic Ocean. I'll taste the Old Vine, and on the nose there's a lovely honeyed character that comes through, very ripe apricot sort of note, and peach. So we've got that lovely stone fruit character that comes through, and a little bit of like a spicy lime, a freshness that's still present in the wine, which is lovely. On the palate, definitely richer in texture. It's got a much more complicated mouthfeel, a lovely layering of honey, spicy lime, peach, ripe apricot, and a lovely almond note that comes through from the oaking and the maturation on the lees. It really is a gorgeous wine, something nice and different, and it's really amazing to be able to have the 2 side by side together and see the differences that just your climate makes and where the grapes are grown. Support the Old Vine project, go and give it a read. It is really very interesting. Thanks for joining us on day 3 of the SA Wine Lockdown virtual tasting series with our Chenin Blancs. Please do let us know which one is your favorite of the 2 Chenin Blancs. I'm going to go and enjoy a glass of this Old Vine Chenin, and join us tomorrow for some Prince Charming Pinot Noir.